Embroidering cultural philosophy into the interior, the design concept of North Bali Airport. Yes, more on North Bali Airport. This has gone viral this week. And Badung Regency monitors rivers. Residents who litter carelessly will be sanctioned. That's some good news. Is that going to happen? Well, stay tuned for details on these and other stories. Selamat pagi. Welcome to the latest news from Bali in Indonesia. This is October 1st, 2025, and my name is Bruce. Yes, it is October already. And what is the weather like? Well, it's on and off. Up here yesterday in Singaraja and Kampung Bugis, it was raining. It was like the rainy season. It was dark and overcast and rained steadily for a couple of hours in the morning and then stopped. But today, it is really nice, and the temperature right now at 8 o'clock in the morning is 28.2 degrees Celsius. The humidity is 64%, and the wind speed is a very low 3.2 kilometers per hour. And a lot of people sick. It looks like the season is starting to change already. My granddaughter was a flu, and my wife took her to the doctor yesterday, and it was packed with people with the same symptoms. And even me, I was sick the other day with these same symptoms. Took Pro-Cold for a day, and I am back feeling okay. Well, for 76, I'm feeling okay. All right, and a lot of stuff today, and so let's get into it. First, the North Bali Airport. A video came out from the design company that is designing the airport, or the alleged airport, or the mythical airport, whatever we want to call it. And that has gone viral. I've gotten that from James and a subscriber here, and from one of my son-in-laws as well. And I've watched it. And then I went to the company website, and that's where this story comes from. Embroidering cultural philosophy into the interior, the design concept of North Bali Airport. North Bali International Airport is more than just new infrastructure to facilitate tourism and trade. Designed by Alien DC, it transforms into a cultural gateway that embraces Balinese philosophy while presenting a futuristic architectural vision. The airport's interior draws from the mythology of Badung Nala, the cosmic turtle believed to carry the world on its back. This story is not merely symbolic but translated directly into the design elements. The curves of the turtle's body are presented as flowing architectural lines. Geometric shell patterns appear on the walls and ceilings as cosmological textures, while oval and circular shapes in the furniture emphasize the cycle of life and universal harmony. The composition does not stop at aesthetics alone, but also conveys a deeper message: protection, balance, and harmony with nature. You can tell this is from the company that's designing this. At the center of the building, the inner court and retail area are designed as a tropical courtyard that serves dual purposes, serving as a hub for social interaction and commercial activity. The departure lounge offers premium comfort with a touch of Balinese cultural expression, while the baggage claim serves as a fluid and light-weighted concluding space, ensuring smooth travel. Beneath its futuristic appearance, the airport's interior holds a layered philosophical narrative. The Badung Nala concept serves as a framework guiding every design decision. The interior is interpreted as a shell that protects passengers, providing a sense of security and comfort akin to cosmic protection. This philosophy extends beyond the symbolic level and translates into the everyday functions of the space. The check-in area is not simply a technical space, but rather a welcoming entrance with a monumental feel that instills a sense of security. A lot of security things here. The inner court and retail area function as a modern nata, an open space that brings Balinese social interaction to life within the airport. The waiting lounge and departure lounge serve as spiritual transition spaces, providing a calming pause while the journey begins. Meanwhile, baggage claim is designed to be a lighthearted closure to the journey, closing the cycle with a clean and smooth feel. Organic forms, the play of natural light, and tropical materials creates a harmonious relationship between people, space, and Bali's natural environment. The flowing layout from check-in to baggage claim is seen as a manifestation of balance in line with the Balinese philosophy. Alien DC positions North Bali International Airport not just as a mobility hub, but as a cultural space, with its primary function is to serve millions of passengers. Each zone is built with the awareness that the airport is the first and last space travelers experience when entering and leaving Bali. Thus, the airport interior is not just beautiful design, but also a means of conveying Balinese identity to the world, weaving local cosmology into global architecture, and transforming travel into a cultural and spiritual experience. North Bali International Airport is planned to be located in Kubatambahan, Buleleng, with supporting areas in the form of Aero City and an Aerotropolis master plan. Wow. And facilities. There's going to be 196 international check-in desks, 24 domestic desks. So this is not looking like it's being designed for domestic tourists. 32 boarding bridges and direct integration with environmentally friendly public transportation modes. What? Bali's going to have public transportation modes? Okay, I want to see this. And the capacity. Check this capacity out. 24 million international passengers, 6 million domestic passengers per year. Now, this is going to be the second airport. Where are we going to put all these people if they show up? So you're building this huge airport. You've already got the one down in the south, and well, we're already overcrowded down in the south. Now, the idea, right, is to make North Buleleng, North Bali, into a more touristy area, which, well, I'm not really thrilled about myself, personally. Do people really want to stay up here? Or are they going to want to get down to the south, to Canggu, Uluwatu, Ubud, Kuta, Seminyak, Legian, wherever, Ahmed. Well, Ahmed actually would be pretty close to the airport. You just take that East Coast road. This is all predicated on the idea that we're going to continue to get massive amounts of tourists, or even more tourists. But what happens when the flood of influencers and digital nomads gets tired of Bali and decides to move on to another country? And we're going to be stuck with 2 airports. Anyway, the video is linked down below if you want to watch the video over on Instagram. And who is this Alien DC who's designing this? As a collective of architects, interior designers, and engineers, we are ready to deliver our clients' needs as a one-stop consultancy firm that provides services in architecture, interior, and landscape design, starting from conceptual design that follows through construction drawings, site supervision, and project management. And they've built some impressive things in Indonesia, so they have a really good reputation. So is this going to happen? We're getting more and more of this stuff. One of my son-in-laws believes that with Alien DC involved in this, it's actually going to happen. Me, I'm an old kind of cynical guy. I'll believe it when the groundbreaking starts and they got all the big machines there and thousands of workers digging away and constructing stuff. Then I will believe that it's happening. Until then, I think I'll withhold my enthusiasm about a new airport. Okay, and what about the floods and post-flooding thoughts and actions? Badung Regency Government will deploy special officers to patrol and monitor residents who dump trash into the river. Residents caught littering will be subject to sanctions. According to Badung Regent Wayan Adi Arnawa, the Badung Regency government is now seriously addressing the problem of river waste, particularly the Tukad Madi River, which flows through Seminyak, Legian, and Kuta. The area around the river frequently overflows, causing flooding during the heavy rains. Adi Arnawa warned that violators would face strict sanctions. Doesn't say what strict sanctions. He plans to deploy personnel from the rapid response teams in each regional government to monitor the river's flows. Officers will be patrolling the river. We will have people there, whether from the PUPR department or the DLHK. Everyone will be on the move. In addition to river monitoring, the Badung Public Works and Public Housing Agency has normalized the flow of Tukad Madi by dredging sediment. The Badung Regency government also plans to reforest the riverbanks. We want this river to be as clean as we've always wanted. People can enjoy fishing and it's a destination. Meanwhile, Adi Ardnawa also highlighted the buildings jutting into the river and promised to immediately remove them. He hopes these efforts will run smoothly with full community support. The government cannot work alone without public support, he said. We need public support, especially awareness. So, some good talk. Is it going to translate into action? Are they going to be sanctioning violators, people throwing trash into the river? We'll just have to wait and see. And talking about airports, what about our present airport? Ngurah Airport adds international routes. More planes coming in. International flights to Bali are increasing. The airport now serves 2 routes after Tway Air and Sichuan Airlines landed for the first time this past week, expanding access for tourists from South Korea and China. The arrival of those 2 airlines confirms the continued high interest in Bali. On Friday, the 26th, Sichuan Airlines landed its inaugural flight from Tianfu, Chengdu to Denpasar with a flight number 3U3985. The aircraft arrived at 9:30 in the evening, carrying 181 passengers. The aircraft returned to Chengdu at 10:58 in the evening, carrying 108 passengers. This flight is scheduled to operate regularly every day. Meanwhile, the day before, on Thursday, Tway Air officially operated the inaugural flight. The plane landed at 23:54 Uyghur time. Then the flight returned to South Korea on Friday morning at 1:09 Uyghur time, carrying 159 passengers. This route will be served regularly twice a week on Thursdays and Sundays using Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft. The general manager of the airport said the arrival of the 2 new airlines shows a positive sign for recovery and strengthening of Balinese tourism. How long are they going to be talking about the recovery? It's been 3 years already. We've got over 6.3 million people. People are saying 7 million people coming in here, international tourists. So why do they keep saying recovering? We're recovered. The general manager said the direct connection between these 2 new airlines offers opportunities for tourists from China and South Korea to easily enjoy Bali while strengthening Ngurah Airport's role as a major hub for global tourist destinations. He added that China is one of Bali's main international tourist markets. By August 2025, the number of Chinese tourists arriving at the airport, 393,825, making it 3rd on the list. He's optimistic that this number will continue to increase. Let's keep bringing in the people. Furthermore, he ensures that all airport operations run smoothly, from passenger arrivals and immigration to ground handling. With the addition of the 2 new routes, Ngurah now serves 42 international routes operated by 47 airlines. In total, there's 64 domestic and international routes operated by 53 airlines at this airport, the pride of the Balinese people. And finally, if we have time for this, the Turyapada Tower ready to operate by the end of 2026. The governor inspects the progress of the 2nd phase of construction. And you know, the tower is located up there in the mountains. I can see it from my house. I've actually never been there yet. Someday, I guess I will go there. Koster explained that the 2nd phase of construction includes road access from the shortcut to the terminal, a parking area with a capacity of 200 cars, a gondola terminal, and the arrangement of the area around the tower, such as a park. Also, camping areas, communal spaces, micro, small, and medium enterprises, restaurants, as well as interior and furniture finishing of the tower. This development will feature a 1.1 kilometer gondola that will connect the tower area to the stunning natural landscape. It will be completed by the end of August 2026 and begin operations in late 2026, he said. Turyapada Tower will be a new healing destination where tourists can enjoy views of sea, hills, forest, and even Lake Buyan, Tamlingan, and Baratan all at once, the governor said. He added that this modern concept also received input from the former governor of Jakarta. The governor said the tower not only offers as a tourist attraction, but also functions as a broadcasting center. Currently, 22 television stations use the transmitters, with another 10 stations scheduled to join by 2028. With a height of more than 200 meters above sea level, this tower is projected to strengthen broadcasting infrastructure while expanding broadcast coverage in Bali. The 2nd phase of construction cost 270 billion rupiah, including 10 billion for construction of a ring road from Lamuki Village as an additional access. With the construction completed by the end of 2026, everything's going to happen next year, the tower is projected to become a new tourist magnet and will also confirm Buleleng Regency as a growth hub for tourism in North Bali. I imagine we will get hordes of tourists coming up to see the tower. And then what? The tower's location at an altitude of around 1,200 meters above sea level will also provide cool air and a 360-degree panorama that is difficult to find in other locations. In addition, supporting areas such as restaurants, MSMEs, and communal areas are expected to have a direct impact on the local economy of the surrounding community. Well, that would be welcome. This will be a strategic point to enjoy the complete panorama of North Bali, providing a different and modern experience for visitors. No less than, hold on for this, the Eiffel Tower, Tokyo Tower, Macau Tower, or Toronto Tower. This is Bali's Eiffel Tower. The tower is a multi-function tower designed not only as television broadcasting center, but also as a modern tourist icon that offers a complete panorama of the sea, hills, forest, and row of twin lakes in North Bali. The governor emphasized that the green area around the tower must be maintained. Existing trees will be preserved as part of the natural landscape. High-rise buildings will be limited in accordance with the detailed special plan currently being prepared by the Buleleng Regency Government. For gardens, communal areas, and other areas, we beautify them with local plants, especially flowers from the surrounding area, so that they are truly suitable to grow here. The governor emphasized that this development aligns with Bali's vision of harmony between the earth, the land, and the water. And that is it for today. Thanks for viewing. Be kind to someone today. Take care. I hope you're not going to get sick. And I will see you again next Wednesday.